Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Twisted Duck here, and the game you're about to see is called Altitude. It is a 2D plane combat game, so if you don't know about the game, I'll provide a link in the description to where you can download it, and you guys can probably check out tons of tutorials and videos from me too that I've recorded like a few years ago about the game. But for the people that do know about the game, this is a final game between Ball versus BBQ, one of the two top clans in Altitude. So if you do know about the game, enjoy the show. If you do not know about the game, well, you can probably download a potentially fun game that you might like. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TwistedDuck here, and today we're going to be playing some Altitude. Well, we're not really going to be playing, but this is going to be the finals between Ball and BBQ of the Sky League tournament. It is a best of 7, and Ball is on the left side. I do apologize for not starting earlier, but I was having recording issues. But there we go, guys. Ball is your current defending champions, I believe, although Sky League winners were BBQ last season. I'm not exactly too sure on that because I haven't really been playing this game in a while. But there we go. Ball scores the first game, and the ball camera, which we do go. Alright, so Ballin has the ball right now. He's playing loopy. He's going to try to switch it up to the right side. That's where the ball has to score, and he loses it now. Carlos is going to try to get the ball around. He passes it to Ballin. Ballin's got a really nice vantage point across, but no, he misses it. He dies before he gets to shoot the ball in the right direction, but he does further delays it. But Cracker is going to stop that and gets taken out. And Carlos is once again going to get the ball, and Ballin acquires the ball again. And he's going to try to just push the ball a little bit to the side, and then hopefully the whales for Ball can defend. But no, Number swoops in and tries to score, and he does. There we go. Number retaliates, and BBQ takes one more for the lead. And Carlos is going to be switching in. No, Dozer. That was just a mistake. Thought Ball had a substitute in, but Carlos has the ball right now. He's trying to go look for a position to pass it to Ballin, but he misses. And I'm not really familiar with all the player names, but it is going to be a goal if he scores it before. No, Ballin gets it. No, Dick Van Dyke gets it.
Ruddy disconnected.
There we go. I really need to improve on my live commentating, but more information on this game. Yeah, this is the Sky League Finals. It's played between BBQ and Ball. One of the two best teams, if not the best two teams in the whole entire Altitude community. Ball used to be the defending champions, but I believe BBQ took the last win yesterday, or the last season's games, and there we go. BBQ scores another one. So the game's going really fast, and I might as well record all 7 games if it goes this fast, but I'm not too sure on that because I don't really have much time on. But Ballin tries to score, but he gets taken out, and Number 3 grabs the ball, and he's gonna score it if possibly can, but instead he dies, and they're just trying to push it across the enemy lines, and Dick Van Dyke has the ball. He goes, and nope, it doesn't make it yet. Number fails to acquire the ball, but no, it gets intercepted by Carlos, and he gets it back from the bounce, and he's gonna try to push it onto the other side. But there are a lot of Veil Mines, and Veil Mines do stop, are one of the main things that counter Randa, apart from loopies. And we've seen quite a bit of loopies here, and I think there's actually somebody playing Acid, if I can check right now. No, that's just my faulty eyes. I'm kidding. There's nobody playing Acid because is honestly better against Randas to immobilize them. But there was a nice shot by Dick Van Dyke, and he didn't really quite lob it in there, so the ball's just kind of in an awkward position, and BBQ tries to retrieve it, but they do need to work on their defenses. While Pat has the ball, he's just stalling for time for their carries to arrive, but no, he loses it. Ball takes complete advantage of that area, and he does score in the end, and Ball leads by 3 goals to none, or 3 goals to 2. There we go. Number has the ball, and he's looking for a person to pass it to, but he can't really quite get into Ball's defense lines, and he gets taken out shortly, and Ballin secures the ball, and he's trying to push across, and it looks like BBQ has a weaker front line and the defense line. Ball is just on their faces, and that is not the way to say it with their clan tag name, and I know what I just said, but Number does secure the ball, and he's trying to push it back to the other side, but like I said, Ball's defense is just way too tough for them to handle, and they just retrieve the ball again and again, and it's been like this for like the past few minutes. They've got complete control of their whole entire map, and they can just keep on pushing it. It's just a matter of time until how well they can score and how well they can push far to get the 4th goal. But Has does have the ball, and he's gonna try to score, but no, he instead dies to Cookie Bitch's whale. Well, Whale poop. I don't know what it's called. It's been quite a long since I've played this game. But there we go. Vanishing has switched to biplane. I feel like I'm not too sure, but he should be able to retrieve the ball to the other side. There we go. Number, the only carry that is trying to push the ball, and they might have an opportunity here, but no. TG Leaf or Hollywood tries to recover it, and there we go. This is what we've been saying for the past minute or so. Ball is just super heavy with these pushes, and they're not letting BBQ get their way. I mean, there's been so many opportunities, but their carries just get taken out. They don't really have that synergy where their whales can keep pushing their randas right behind each other, and they can just go for that really good push, and they can just keep that sequence going. But no, Ball has the upper hand. Ball is doing that, and Ball is successfully doing that with their spawn alignments, and Carlos does get taken out. This might be the opportunity for BBQ to score, but number 3 dodges that amp really well, and they do have a shield, but no, they get deflected by one of the rocket bombs, and he just gets taken down by the Whales mines. God, I really do need to remember what they're called because it's been so long, and I don't really feel like jumping in the game and checking it right now, but bear with me here. Cracker tries to pull it up, but Number's quite not in position to retrieve it, so he does have to let it go. And Carlos just try to stall for time, and he in fact succeeds, and he does further the ball away from their own goal, and Hollywood does have it, and they're just blowing up all around. Vanishing got a quadra kill, but does not matter here much because Ball's defense stormed farther. He's going to defend the ball. He's going to try to give it to one of their carries, and no, Ballin gets thrown onto the wall, but it doesn't matter because Carlos got his back, and he's going to push it through, and it does get saved by Pat, and Pat is going to go for the other side, and they're just trying, and they're just holding on to that little edge that they've gotten. All they need to do is now align their spawns to the point where they can just keep that perma push going, and can get their retaliation goal that they've been getting for every time they've been spawning at their ball. And here we have Number with this 23rd opportunity trying to score, but they just don't have it yet. They just don't have their offenses as strong as the Ball's defense. They just cannot get their ball through there. And Havas does have the push going. This looks promising. Like, remember, if the ball ever gets to the BBQ side, like, it's definite goal for Ball, because Ball is just gonna keep pushing. Ball is just gonna keep pushing towards your face, and they're just gonna just constantly push until they can score. So you need to retaliate, and you need to keep the ball in the middle, or you need to try to score, because we've seen how good Ball's defensive veils are at pushing and defending at the same time. And Ball is attacking. Carlos is at full HP, but no, Cookie takes him out, and he does pass it to Vanishing, and Vanishing's got the ball, but he misses Number 3. Number 3 cannot get the ball. He instead collides it in a rock, and nobody can get the ball right now, but Number 3 does come back and take it away. And hold on a sec. Okay, there we go. This might be promising for Ball or BBQ, but no, he misses the goal because Stormfront is just in front of the goal, and he has to stop it, and Number 3 tried to delay it. Honestly, I don't blame the choice right there, because at least you can keep the ball in their territory, but no, Ball is recovering. Ball is trying to get a hold of the ball, and Stormfront, there is TC'd. I believe they're going to get a stub back in. I'm not entirely too sure until he comes back, but there we go. BBQ is pushing. They've been doing this for the past 2 minutes, but they just cannot get through Ball's defense lines. Like, if Ball's carries, like, if they can retaliate and if they can get through somehow, then Ball's defense line is just way too good. They're just gonna act as offense, and they're just gonna kill the enemy team at their base, but that's not happening. Ball's carries are lacking, but Pat, all he has to do is just stall and then pass it to Number 3, but no, instead Ball's defense line is just way too good for Pat to even handle, so he just dies immediately, and has fails to retrieve the ball, and Pat is carrying their team. Like, he's literally throwing the ball at the entire time, but it's just that the carries are not in line with the spawns of Pat, and they can't really score. And no, Cookie Z dies, and I just said Cookie Z. That is completely irrelevant, but everybody in the online internets have similar names, and of course I'm gonna mess up, and I'm only a human being, so sorry about that. But there we go, guys. Hollywood's trying to recover the ball, and there we go. We had a push going on here. If only Carlos could have probably made it further, and Ball would have gotten rolling there, but it's just like a dilemma, like which team can get to the other side. There's so much chaos going on in the middle side that it's not even funny, but like both teams are up and up even, but it's just that Ball has like a slight edge than BBQ. If Ball's carries can somehow get it to the other side, Ball will in fact score, because Ball's defense is just way too good, and I've been saying that for like the second time now, because it's It's just hard to emphasize that something that's that good. And there we go. This might be a promising push. Carlos just has to nick the ball to the other side. There we go. No, he fails it instead. Ball gets a really bad bounce, and it stays in the middle part, and it's all about time here. Cookies, he tries to lob it, and Number is out of position, and he dies immediately. That was a really good TA. If he only had more HP, he could have scored, and there we go. The hard carry, Pat, scores it for Barbecue, and the score's at 3-3, even right now. And this is a best of 7, guys, and I'm gonna need tons of water and tons of patience to commentate the whole entire thing, but hopefully the game should not last so long. Vanishing is gonna try to lob the ball inside Ball's territory, and if Barbecue can align their spawns well, they can hopefully get a good push going, but instead their carries go way too soon before their defense lines arrives, and Vanishing is just up in their base, killing people, and he scores. That was a really nice lob by number 3, and that suddenly puts Barbecue up in the lead. So can Ball retaliate? They have the spawn. They have the ball in the spawn, so all they need is a really good push to make that comeback going, unless Barbecue can get the ball and they can score another goal, and they would just need one more goal to win the game, in the first game, which is going to be really huge for them and going to give them that motivational advantage over Ball, who are like the defending champions, I believe, but not for the last season, because Barbecue is actually one of your potential hyper super team from EU, and Ball's North American, well, mostly just North American. And anyway, Lenny has the ball now, and he's gonna pass it to number 3, and we're gonna be seeing some time anchoring here, but he gets shaken out because the mail mines are just way too much for him to handle, and what more can an empty Randa can do apart from time anchor from the same place? But no, he does have the ball and he scores, and it's a goal. There we go. Barbecue is looking really strong right now. They just need one more goal, and all they gotta do is score that one goal, and they take the first game out of the 7 possible games. I know the both carries missed the ball. That is just unfortunate here, but they do retrieve the ball on the other side. It does look like Ball's carries are not doing as well as their defense lines, but Barbecue's got the push going now. Ball needs to be afraid, and if like Ball's defense line gets taken out, that's it. Game over. Game 1 is over for Ball, and number 3 scores it at the last time he catches the ball, and there we go. Barbecue takes game 1, and here's the score for you guys. Alright, so that's game 1 for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be back for game 2, so stay tuned.